Hi, I'm Ashley Adamson. Welcome to another episode. If you're new here, we talk about personal development, personal growth, and how to kind of transform and make your life better. So if that's something you're interested in listening to, that's what these episodes are about. We don't really edit this, we go with the flow, and as we do this, we kind of unravel ourselves together as I'll prompt you with some questions to kind of open up and to see how you can become more powerful and more amazing. Isn't that great? So this topic that we're covering today is a topic around manifestation, creating your better life, and asking yourself the right questions to overcome some of the things that may cause you anxiety, some of the things that maybe you feel are holding you back. And I think this is kind of something that for me has been very powerful. And so I wanted to share it with you to help you unlock your best personal transformation. So where do I start? I guess I'll always start with where the problem lies. Do you ever feel like you're overwhelmed by the things you have to do in life? Do you ever feel anxiety about some of the things that are in your world? And does it sometimes feel like everything that you're faced with is this huge obstacle that sometimes you just don't feel like approaching or attacking or kind of taking down? If you answered yes to any of those questions, this is the kind of video for you. We're trying to focus on the ways that we can overcome some of these obstacles. And yes, sometimes we shouldn't have to always overcome obstacles, but sometimes you actually do need to do this. And so this is for those times where you really do want to overcome some of those greatest obstacles in life and start reaching that level of personal transformation that's going to allow you to step beyond the boundaries of what you think is possible and into the realm of what you didn't even believe was possible. This is all about building personal momentum and starting to achieve a pace and a level of personal adaptation and personal creation that will take you to a place where you never thought you could be and will take you to heights of personal development as well as personal accomplishment to change your life. Doesn't that sound great? So this is a really powerful tool and a technique, and I wanted to kind of introduce this as a personal practice for you to try this week. It's a simple phrasing, and we'll go into it in a second. A simple way of practicing and anchoring into an idea or a concept to help you reshift gears, refocus on what needs to be done, how you can be, and what can teach your subconscious ways in which you can be different and new. So maybe we'll just start with the mantra. The mantra is simple. I chose this. And what does that really mean? How do you get to that point? So when I woke up today, here's my personal story. When I woke up today, I was feeling anxious. I'm still on my vacation, but I started thinking about work. When I go back to work, I started thinking about making videos and making these YouTube videos, all of the videos I need to make, the writing that I said that I was gonna do for my next book. All of these things started to make me feel anxious. And when I started to feel anxious, I started to look at all these things as, oh my God, I have to do this and I have to do that. And there's so many things in this world that I have to do. And I'm worrying about not doing them as well as I could do. And that kind of goes down to this root fear for me of sometimes not feeling like I'm enough. Do you ever get that feeling of where you question your worth or you question whether or not you're enough for the world or enough for someone or even enough for yourself, that you may feel like you need to keep kind of doing work to just validate your own existence? Sometimes that's for me, I feel that and that comes up. And as I was experiencing this anxiety and these feelings, I said, whoa, take a step back here. Why am I worried about this? I am enough, I'm capable of doing these kinds of things. And maybe I should also say this to you, you're capable of doing all the things in your world. You're capable of accomplishing all of the things that you want to accomplish, and you're capable of opening up the realm of reality that you want and that you sometimes may imagine is this fantastical place that you'd like to be. You're capable of getting there. And I believe that. But sometimes we don't believe that, and that's where doubt comes in, and that's where we feel these obstacles in life, right? So when this happened to me, I took a step back and I looked at the problem space. I looked at the problems that I have. I have to make videos. I have to do some writing. And I have to do design work as well. And that's coming up, and I'm on vacation right now, but I will have to do this. And then I have to move. I'm in Berlin, and there's all of these things. And when I kind of looked at this from a more objective perspective, I said, hang on, all of these things that I have to do, all of these things that I feel stressed about, I chose these things. I chose to be a designer. I chose to be a trans woman. I chose to transition. I may have not chosen to be a woman, but I chose to follow that. I chose to make a YouTube channel, and I chose to start writing. These are all things that I chose. This is my life. I chose this life, and this is well worth living and doing, because what is the reason for your own existence? What is the reason for my own existence? What are the things that you choose to do? What are the things that you've already signed up for and that you're doing? Now, I know some things in your life you did not choose. For example, for me, I did not choose to exist in capitalism. I just exist in the system where I have to make money and I have to do this and I have to do that. But I have chose some of these things in my life that exists within the system or exist as I am. And I think this is the important part, is sometimes you may feel like the world is full of you have to do or you should do, and there's all of these things that are kind of piling up, and maybe it's you have to pay the bills, which is something you do have to do, but how do you go about achieving that? You've chosen something to sign up for to be able to make money there, or you've chosen to kind of like follow through and have a place where you have to pay rent and pay for electricity bills and things like that. Now, those are essentials, but I don't think you're always facing the essential issues. Sometimes you're facing things that have been built up on your life and things that you have chosen. And that's mostly where I think we all occupy. We all have problems. You choose your problems, and based on those problems, they become the problems that you focus on. And so this I choose this life mantra is about recognizing that you have chosen something in your life, that you've chosen to be a certain way, to live a certain life, and to sign up and to re-sign up for this thing. Like, you choose your partner. If you're not feeling good about them, like, consciously find that choice of choosing them. Or if you say, no, that's not for me anymore, back away and change the decision. Now, that's a really big decision, and you want to think about that a lot more, but that's the kind of thinking that's going to help you be more aware of the choices that you've made and also feel empowered by the choices that you've made. So my anxiety around making a video and writing and all of these things that were piling up, no, I choose that. And as you say, I choose this is where the powerful transformation comes in. Your subconscious, your imagination, whatever it is, your energy field, your spirit, when you consciously allow yourself to choose, when you say, I choose this, suddenly something alchemical within you aligns and shifts and guides your attention and your energy into embodying the thing that you have chosen. This is the most powerful part. It's not actually the word, I choose this, or alleviating anxiety or alleviating some kind of discrepancy or discord with the thing that you may have anxiety about. It's about stepping into this new feeling of embodying and being the being that steps into doing the thing that you have chosen. So for me, I choose to be a writer. I choose to be a YouTuber, and I'm stepping into this. And this is the feeling that will help you transform. It's also, for me, been a little bit of a jarring experience, and see what comes up when you close your eyes and you imagine choosing something. This is where I will feel or you will feel the energetic shift in your own identity of who you are. All of our actions and our decisions are all based on this personal narrative that is within you. There's a part of your brain that actually just focuses on building a narrative, and your entire life is basically constructed by this narrative of this timeline of where you've been, who you are, how you identify. I'm a good person, I do these things, this is where I've come from, I've had this kind of a life, and this is how I live. All of these internal parts of your narrative construct your worldview and also construct the possibilities of the decisions that you make. And this is the key, is recognizing that you can actually change your own personal narrative by disabling the part of you that may feel like you should or you have to, or this is the thing that needs to happen, and consciously choose the things in your life that you want and embody the new person that has chosen this. This is the power. Letting go of the old you and stepping into the new you in every single moment of your life. Wherever you find the opportunity to choose something and to say, I choose to show up to work today. This is a choice. I choose to show up for my partner. Oh, thank you, clock. Yes, it's working, antique. This is the power. And so I should probably close up now. Think about this, practice this for this week. This is the weekly practice. We're starting this now. I choose this. Find something in your life that's positive, that you want to recalibrate your relationship with, that you know that's good for you, and say, I choose this. This has been brought to you by my patrons. If you'd like to support me, you can support me on my Patreon down below. I also have a book on personal transformation for trans folks. And please like and subscribe this video. If this is your first time, welcome. Write a comment down below. I'd love to see you. And I'll see you in another episode soon. Bye.